Oh, did you wait? Did you go into Necros' chat? No, bro. Oh no.
Carcat is VOD reviewing my Panther? Bro, I don't even play that hero.
True.
The stupid bug where you get a no reg is just making him so not fun to play.
Before we VOD review Necros, speaking of no regs, stick around because I have something for you that may help. Pretty much every Black Panther player has experienced a no reg at some point in their life and died because of it. Unfortunately, it's just a problem with client server desync and client side prediction, which sounds like a bunch of nonsense, I know. But the only thing you can really do about it is try to lower your ping as much as possible, which is already in your best interest considering how hard Panther is to play with high ping even without no regs. Luckily, the folks over at ExitLag have watched me die to no regs enough times to hook all of us up by being this channel's first sponsor. If you'll indulge me nerding out a bit, what they've built is a piece of high-tech software that slots in right between your game client and the server, and it uses real-time AI analysis of the routes your packets take and optimizes them to guarantee you have the fastest and most stable connection possible. Basically min-maxing your ping. To give you a real example, let's say you've got a pretty horrendous ISP like I do. Don't want to name any names, so we'll just use a fake one for now, call it Comcast. In these cases, ExitLag can stabilize your connection, reduce lag spikes, and guarantee you have the best ping physically possible. They also give you this whole suite of tools to analyze and monitor your performance. All you have to do is create an account on their website, download the app, then you just select your game, flip the switch, and you're good. Here's my ping before toggling ExitLag, and here it is after. I will say this will work better for some people than it does for others. It's really based on how bad your ISP routing already is. So if you struggle with high ping or you live in a region connecting to a server that you're not very close to, this could be super helpful. So here's the deal. On top of being able to get discounted rates if you make the account with your friends, they've hooked us up with a discount code. You heard that right. Link in the description and coupon code CARCAT at checkout. CARCAT as a coupon code. It's crazy. Show some love to ExitLag for being the first sponsor to support what we're doing over here. Check out what they've built. It's super cool tech. And every click on that link and account made supports the channel too. They've got free trials and everything, so you can try it out. All right, let's do it. Okay, so we're going to be VOD reviewing Necros' Panther. We finally found a couple games. I had a feeling that we wouldn't find any games where he stuck Panther. Figure most people swap off Panther when he's not working, but we did actually find a win on Panther and a loss fully on Panther. So we're going to be looking at his gameplay and trying to figure out what his playstyle is on Black Panther. Necros is an extremely experienced hero shooter player. I'm expecting we're going to see some highly mechanical Black Panther play, but a lack of Panther specific mechanics. So I don't think we'll see Necros floor dash. I don't think we'll see Necros do just very Panther specific stuff, but we'll see a lot of ghost dashing, which I personally am not a huge fan of. We can take a look at his gameplay and learn from it and see what he could do better and then what we could do better as well. Let's jump into it. So this was a Celestial 1 Eternity game on Hell's Heaven. In my opinion, Hell's Heaven is one of the better King of the Hill maps for Panther. But Necros, he's been in the game a long time. He's definitely got really strong game sense, some of the best mechanics you'll ever see. I mean, already we're seeing him do some 360s. So let's see what he cooks up. Okay, nice off angle, targeting the backline. Immediate kill in the Strange. Super clean. Missed the spear, but we still go in with our E. That's pretty gross. Something to note here, look in particular at the spacing on his dash and how when he gets to the end of his dash on the two supports, he's very close to them. That means the margin for error is a lot wider. He doesn't have to be super accurate to hit the dash correctly. Look at this. Basically anywhere he aimed his mouse that wasn't completely off in this direction would have landed the hit on this ghost dash. A lot of people ask, how do you 180 consistently? The more important thing is spacing your dashes correctly, and Necros does this perfectly here. Our team struggling, jumped in and got blinded. Now we're jumping to the back line. Beautifully done, ult his ass. Yes, very nice. Yeah, so far this is great stuff. Okay, again, we're taking that high ground positioning. Team's engaging. Now look at the patience here. He could just try to jump in immediately and go, but he's waiting until he knows that an engage is happening and that everyone's committed, that he can take advantage of them being distracted. He's with his Hulk too. I mean, that's textbook. That he tried to like wall climb here. Yeah, just a little bit of floundering around. But it looks like they don't touch. So first point secured. Biggest takeaways here, his mechanics are super clean. We didn't see anything too crazy, but everything is very straightforward. So this map is actually my favorite on Hell's Heaven because of how vertical it is. You can approach from really, really nice high off angles. Yeah, that's exactly where I would go. Unfortunately, the Strange sees him, and they match the Panther. Panther wants him bad. Yeah, we gotta just ignore the Panther here. So we're here, and we've got several choices of targets. We can either go on Panther and the 2 tanks or Bucky and the 2 supports. Now, he chooses to go for Panther and the 2 tanks. In an ideal world, we come over here, wall climb up this, and then go on Bucky and the 2 supports. Even though Bucky is one of Panther's hardest counters, targeting the supports here, getting to spear a few of them, use that movement to dodge Bucky's moves, and more importantly, diverting the support attention away from their tanks is the most value you could provide in this scenario. Now, they had their finger on the trigger for Invisible ult, so probably weren't going to kill anybody, but we're worried about Cloak Ult, which they do have. Oh, nice. Classic Panther getting stuffed by geometry. Here, this would be a good candidate for Spear Dash Kick instead of Spear Dash, just based on who we're fighting, Inviswoman, and the geometry of the area. If we Spear Dash here and then immediately kick, it allows us to kind of work off of these stairs a little bit better. Plus, she might go invisible, which means we want to make sure we hold onto our spear and our dash and not waste a dash reset. She goes invisible here, she dodges over here, and just a little bit too quick on the dash too, because we actually did tag her with a spear, so she didn't stay invisible. If we just speared her, baited out the movement, and then dashed her, this would have been a kill. And here comes Bucky. Oh, if we win this 1v1, oh, that was so gross. There's no world where Bucky should have lost this fight, but Necros just hard diffed it. This was a perfectly executed ghost dash at almost max range, and just wow. And that's classic Necros. So here's the Bucky. Gets the punch. Yeah, so I mean, that Bucky completely misplayed that. Saving his hook for last made no sense. Okay, I would definitely position here. This is a great spot. This is beautiful. Everything about this is beautiful, right? We have our pick of the litter. We can go for the cloak, we can go for the Inviswoman, and we can go for the Bucky. Obviously, this is a horrible target. This is a good target, but because the Inviswoman can see her, it's not as good. So this is your target. The only problem is, same mistake. We even tag her again with the spear so that she's not going to be invisible, but we miss the dash. Now, if we keep the dash here, maybe we can play our life a little bit more, we don't die, and then we can help our team in the ensuing fight. So, I mean, this is one of those things, like, if I if I had the opportunity, the privilege of coaching Necros, I would say in the Invisible Woman matchup, you have to be more cognizant of her movement because we're trying to play fast. We just end up wasting our dash and not getting a dash reset on the Invisible Woman. This has happened twice now in one match. This is the exact kind of habit that you try to point out in high elo gameplay because we're not worried about the fundamentals anymore. Necros has the fundamentals down, obviously. This is the type of thing that we look for to try to improve those niche scenarios.
Let's do this. Uncompromised.
All right, let's see it. Yo. Damn, bro. This is the kind of stuff that I was expecting to see a little bit more with Necros as Black Panther, is dashes like these. You're in the middle of a big fight, getting lots of dash resets, but at some point you just kind of try to play a little bit too fast. I mean, he almost hit the Groot here, but ended up missing. We don't get a reset, and we die for it. You see this a lot with people who are strong mechanically but don't play a ton of Panther, is they don't prioritize the dash reset as much and just try to play a bit too fast. Yeah, nice. But in general, really good stuff. This was a super, super clean game. The only times he died were when he made minor mistakes, missing a dash reset, mistiming his dive by a few seconds at most. Those tiny things, they amount to a lot in an Eternity lobby. Now that we're done glazing Necros, we can get to a Necros loss on the Panther where he actually didn't swap off. And he goes 29-8. We're actually on Hell's Heaven again, so hopefully we'll get to see some opportunities for improvement, both nitpicks on Necros' gameplay and also things that we can learn from our own gameplay. Both Strange is portaled. That's crazy. Immediately looking for the backline. But unfortunately, half our team just evaporated, so we just get out. Yeah, there's not too much that I would have done differently there, assuming I take the portal. In general, I tend not to take portals as Black Panther because portals are such a great distraction from you flanking. So usually I'll let my team portal and I'll flank, and I've gotten a lot of value from that. That's awesome. Very nice call, Loki. Yep. Cloak Orb and Soul Bond reused, so we're not really able to get that much damage out. But look at how he misses his dash reset, instantly disengage. That's what you gotta do. Now they're Cloak ulted, so we can't really get any damage, but it's gonna end soon. Yeah, Very nice.
Your powers are mine!
Against the world!
Okay, that's super annoying.
Behold! Their child!
Captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Nice. Wow, this has been quite the fight.
By the eye of Agamotto, the god of thunder!
Born again!
Kill. They still have the cap, and now they're all getting rezzed. But we're just kind of not getting a lot of value here. I mean, we're getting picks, but yeah, that was a crazy, that was like a minute-long sequence where we're just brawling on point, not getting a lot of damage out. We do get like a pick here and there, but it's just not enough, and they still have a cap, and now they're at 85%. It starts like right around here, right? We're just running around point, throwing a spear. Now we have no spears. We dash. Okay, we have a spear and a dash, but no E. Now we spear dash, we E, we get nothing done. Now we have no cooldowns, right? We're just kind of using cooldowns and getting no value. And I think a part of that is just Black Panther's kit and the nature of the character, right? Because if we just keep committing half of our cooldowns to a single target or a couple targets in the midst of a brawl like this, we're just not killing it. Instead of running around and left clicking, maybe we wall climb up onto this pillar in the middle and just wait. Just wait. As long as our team is not like in dire need, which you can see they're all full HP, we just wait until we can blow someone up with all our abilities. Even here, like look, we're holding left click with all of our cooldowns down, but then we don't wait long enough for them to come. Well, we get stunned here, so they do actually come back. And it's as soon as, look at this, it's as soon as our cooldowns come back by force, right? He got forced to wait for his cooldowns to come back, and what happens? Immediately picks up a kill, right? So this is like really, really advanced stuff, because in the moment it's hard to make these types of decisions, especially because you don't want to just leave. People are worried about going AFK, not providing enough value. But sometimes that's what you have to do. Leave and wait for your cooldowns to come back so that you can re-engage and one-shot somebody. Yeah, tough. Really, really tough round. He's not playing bad by any stretch, but the character does not allow you to play in this half-committal, brawly way. You have to go for those explosive one-shots. Okay, we're portaling again. Hopefully the same thing doesn't happen. Okay, but this time is different. Yeah, this time is different. Good, good. I have to wonder in comms if they were like talking. Oh my god, we die anyways. But we won the fight, so we're chilling. We're going for pretty aggressive positioning here, but I don't hate it. Yep, we're jumping in. Great timing. Beautiful. I mean, the timing's perfect on this engage. Our front line was putting in pressure. Pick the right moment, we kill everybody. Okay, already much better than round one. Okay, they double support ulted, that's huge. Already, I don't like this. My guess is he potentially was thinking to himself, I'm at 72% ult charge, I can jump in, get some ult charge, and then get out. I would say 9 times out of 10, I would rather just wait for the support ults to end before going in. Especially if it gives you more of the element of surprise, which if he had waited where he was, or even improved his position onto some high ground, we'll have to see how this plays out, but yeah, we'll just have to see. We're at 84%, we got 84% ult charge, but now look, we're again at half our cooldowns just brawling on point. This is not where Black Panther is strong. Okay, big Bucky ult. Luckily, our Bucky just went absolutely ape. And my guess is they don't touch him. Yeah. But just think, if that Bucky had not had ult there, that could have gone very, very differently. Oh, did you go into Necros' chat? No, bro. Oh, no.
Carcat is VOD reviewing my Panther? Bro, I don't even play that hero.
True.
It's, to be fair, I don't need to play Panther to be good on him. I already played Genji for like a quadrillion hours.
Yeah, that is 100%.
And to be fair, I guess I did play Panther a lot in the alpha and the beta. I just don't fuck with him now because like the stupid bug where you get a no reg is just making him so not fun to play, and he's not very good into cloak.
Yep, all those things are true. Can't blame him at all. Well, that's cool. Cool that Necros knows who I am. Alright, we had a tough first and second round, but we pulled it through the second round. We're TPing a third time. Let's see if it happens a third time. There's no way, right? Okay, thank God. Wait, I spoke too soon. It's the first dash, immediately disengage. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Our team's getting strange ulted, we just counter dive because you can't. There's not really much you can do there. Very, very tough. Huge strange off from the enemy team. Yeah, Thor matches us here, so you do just have to respect the Thor and back off. There's no way you can fight this. Magic too, it's just a recipe for disaster. You miss the dash, like
Against the world.
dash, E, spear dash. Okay, wait, huge strange off.
The god born again!
And then it's just support all city. Oh, I feel for him, man. I feel for him. Yeah, don't go for Thor. He got pretty low there, but still, just don't go for Thor. What just happened? I zoned out. Where did this guy come from? Oh, it was a bit of a throw. Starting from like here. We get a really nice kill on the magic. Ghost dash into ult. Pretty standard. Yep, keep in your dash resets, and then dash yourself for Thor. That's the issue. That's the issue. I think he saw the cloak was super low and said, I'm gonna get this kill. Right, cloak is 1 HP, I'm gonna get this kill. Unfortunately, it's cloak who can self-heal, plus the Loki's up there. I think you just wait the 3 seconds. You know, you already won the fight. Wait the 3 seconds to get your spear, get your dash resets. Because we dash up here, we don't get the kill on cloak, she's getting just pocketed. And then unfortunately, we don't wait to get healed before going back in. Yeah, a little too aggressive. But we got a nice cap. Hopefully we can hold for a long time. They're portaling. Yeah. Obviously, Black Panther is the tickle monster. We know this. But unfortunately, you're just not beating the tickle monster allegations when you engage during Adam Warlock's soul bond. So here, you throw the spear. Immediately, you can react to the soul bond. I'm not even going in on this. Maybe I'll dash once, but I'm definitely not committing my E and another spear. Because now we've dashed through and we've done, literally, look, after we've used our entire kit, look at the enemy health bars. But dopamine? Is this dopamine? For me, this is the opposite of dopamine. And now, again, we're running into the same problem. We don't have our cooldowns, and if we ever get an opportunity again to one-shot a support, we're not going to have the tools we need to do it. Yeah, very nice. Oh, I love that. Look at these mechanics. E, and then reacts to the magic being right there. Immediate flick dash. It's so important because your spinning kick is extremely disorienting to use sometimes. To be able to react quickly to enemy positions and know where you need to dash next at the end of your spinning kick. Thank God that wasn't the enemy strange. Okay, this time I can say for certain, this is definitely a bit of a throw. So 2 things. 1, we're seeing a lot of the same thing, holding left click on point. Here, again, could be worse. He's trying to get that last 10% to his ult charge. So we're fighting on overlapping cloak ults. We're holding left click with none of our abilities up. And cloak ult is still up when we choose to use our whole load, for lack of a better word. We do our whole ghost dash, song and dance with the ults. But we're literally doing, 0 damage. Keep your eyes up here. Yeah, you're just watching it, everything. Imagine if we had done the whole ghost dash ult right now. Could have honestly killed all of them. Or they might have cloak ulted for a second time. And then unfortunately we just probably can't get back to the point in time. And there you go. Crazy match, crazy match. The triple strange portal. You don't see that every day. So, my biggest unsolicited takeaways for Necros, who Panther is his off pick. He just plays for fun with his quadrillion hours on Genji. Obviously, the mechanics don't need that much work. Right? The mechanics are good. Could you floor dash here and there? Sure, but you don't need it. These are minor things. The biggest things are more game plan, recognizing when Panther is super, super weak, and you should just get out and wait for that moment. And I think this match is a pretty good example of how building ultimate charge in those cases is just not that useful. He built his ult charge in the last fight, but then we used it during cloak ult. So minor things like that actually ended up making the difference in this match, because if you land the big clip after cloak ult ends, you win the fight, cap the point, win the game. But remember, these are tiny, tiny nitpicks for an eternity level player who is playing Panther as a secondary or even a tertiary pick. So the benefit is that we can learn from the things that Necros does really well, the tiny optimizations that Necros could make to his gameplay, because the mistakes that he made are really, really common in lower elo too. I see it all the time. I do it all the time. So it's just more stuff that we can all work on, continue getting better. And that's all I gotta say about the Necros VOD. Good VOD. Thanks for watching. Yeah, the Panther was cinema.